Hello, welcome back.
Hey everyone, welcome to Cocktails and Convos with the Aunties, the only show where you could come hang out with the aunties for 4 quarters of fun while enjoying some cocktails or mocktails. Each week we'll pick out a new drink recipe and share with you guys um, while we'll discuss CU news, the nephews, and more. I'm your host, Auntie Nisha.
And Auntie T with Carly in the chat.
Yeah, so make sure y'all show her some love down in the chat. Hey Auntie, how you feeling tonight?
Good, feeling good. Almost spring ball, so we'll have some action back again.
Yes, we're getting there. Countdown, countdown. Hey, aunties. See Auntie
Hey
Jennifer.
aunties, hey Auntie Jennifer. So what you sipping on tonight? Hey Auntie Aaron.
Um, hey, Auntie Sabrina. I got a Malibu Bay Breeze. Try to show you.
Okay, Malibu.
Yeah, it's it's like I'm trying to get rid of that rum. But it's like pineapple juice, coconut rum, cranberry juice, and they were saying like you could garnish it with like a lime, but I ain't really a lime person, so I guess I could have did it with a pineapple. But what about you? What you sipping on?
I'm sipping on a strawberry mojito. It has strawberry syrup in it, mint, little strawberry slices. You can put rum in it, and it's garnished with a strawberry. So yeah, strawberry mojito. Oh, and you
That
can add simple syrup.
what is it? At what?
Simple syrup.
Yeah, that do look good. J Dot said that look good.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Yeah, if y'all sipping with us, let us know what y'all sipping on. If not, that's
Right.
okay too. Uncle D said, I love
Auntie
drinking a diet
cookie,
ginger ale. Oh,
ginger
you
ale.
probably recovering from your birthday still, Auntie Cookie.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Auntie Sabrina said she got a iced tea frozen margarita. Ooh, that
Ooh,
sounds kind of
I
good.
ain't never had that. Iced tea
Mm-mm.
margarita.
Might have to try
Uh,
that.
So this week we'll be going over some of the new coaches or coaches that have transitioned to like a new role on the team, and we'll be discussing some coaches that have departed and moved on to other places.
Yep, ready for quarter one.
Okay.
So yeah, before we talk about the new additions to the team, let's talk about some of the ones that's no longer with us. Who you got?
So first, of course, we have Phil Loholt. He was the O line, offensive line coach. And currently he's at Mississippi State University as their offensive line coach. Um, then, of course, we have one of our faves that left, Coach Dancy, the Dancy fade. Uh, he was the assistant coach slash defensive ends coach, and currently he's the defensive ends coach at Mississippi State University as well. Next on the list, we have Coach T. He was the assistant head strength and conditioning coach. He moved to UCLA, where he is now the senior associate director of football performance. So those are my three.
So I have Coach Flea. He was our running back coach. Um, I'm not really sure. It could be like medical reasons. I know like earlier in the season he said he had some things going on. That's why
Yeah,
we a little bit last season. So it could be something like that why, he stepped away. They haven't like really said him going nowhere else, just, we got a new
that makes
addition.
sense. Yeah.
And then Blue, he was on our D line with Coach Sapp last year. He went to Miami University. and then I coach Houston. And he's still doing strength and conditioning, but he's over at FIU for the International University. Uh, oh, and then Coach Riz, like our recruiter, he's a director recruiter now, recruiting now at Florida State University.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
back
was
home in
it?
Florida. Yeah.
So and y'all let us know in the chat too. But like, was there anybody that left coaches wise that surprised you?
Mm,
Like we know
surprise.
every year, like people sometimes get elevated. They get other opportunities, and they go. But did anybody leave that was like a shock to you?
I would say Coach D. Lou and Dancy, because Coach D. Lou and Coach Sapp work very well together, and Coach Dancy. Those three work good with the defense together. So that was
Mm-hmm.
like a little surprise. But I mean, I think Coach Dancy is from Mississippi, so that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. And I think Coach D. Lou, that's his alma mater, Miami. So that's a good move for him. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
I
about
heard they
you?
was. Mine was the same. Um, I was really surprised by Coach Dancy. Like I'm gonna definitely miss Coach Dancy in the fade. We got to take the picture with him, and we was like, we
Right.
gotta get the picture with the hat off. And he took it off for us and stuff. But it's
That
like,
was funny.
um, and then him and like you said, Coach D. Lou and Coach Stab, like they had great energy together and stuff. So I
Great
was kind of surprised by
crush.
that. Hey, Auntie
Yeah.
Rachel. Um, Coach Tommy Robinson left, and I'm not sure why or particularly what school he left for. Oh, I didn't know about that. Did you know about that?
Yes, but I feel like they named the school and now I can't remember.
So, next, do you think that will get some other? Okay, well, I'll wait till we go over the new coaches, like see if anybody else gonna pop up. But I mean, just like the nephews, you get attached to the coaches as you do, so it's always a little bittersweet to see them go. But like Coach Prime always say, like you either get elevated or terminated. So
Right.
I'm happy they all got elevated. And like you said, some of them got to go back closer to home or to like schools that they might have went to before or something. So like I'm happy for their opportunities, but
Yeah.
you know,
Still sad, but happy for him at the same time. Bittersweet.
yeah, you're right. Coach Prime do say that that's his plan to elevate his team.
Yes.
Mm.
And he's doing that. We see it every
Yep,
year.
every season. Every season. I saw the one article where we could have almost lost,
Coach
our coach.
Livingston. Yes.
Yes.
I was
But
like, oh
no.
no.
So, the new head coach that's at the Saints was like our O line coach for the Eagles. So I was like, yes, thank you for that. Take it. But I don't mean it like that. Like I would love to see him get elevated if that's what he want to do.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready to let him go yet.
The NFL is calling him back, and um,
I say
it's
USTA College School for another job. Oh, okay.
okay. But yeah, the
Thank
NFL
you.
is calling him back, and I mean, he's done so well with his whole uh vision for how the defense should run. Like it's not traditional. It's more
Mm-hmm.
fit to like the player style. So I like that he incorporates that. And it works well with our nephews. But yeah, like he's gonna be elevated soon.
Hey,
It's
Auntie
in
Regina. She said she finally caught us live.
yes, Auntie Regina. So
um, all right, ready for let's get into the new coaches. And make sure
yes.
y'all pay attention because we got a game at halftime and it might help you. So, who you got?
So, first up is what picture she has first? Oh, Coach Pollock. Okay, so first up is Coach Michael Pollock. He is from Georgia, originally from Georgia. He went to University of Georgia where he played the long snapper as a long snapper and graduated from there. He also coached a lot of high school before he moved to JSU with Coach Prime, where he coached the offensive line, was the offensive line coordinator, and with the offensive line, he also was guiding Shador the year of 2021, where he won the Jerry Rice Award as the top freshman in FCS football for more than 3,200 yards, throwing 30 touchdowns, and rushing for touchdowns. Uh, he was the quality control analyst for the offense for Colorado between 2023 and 2024 season. And now he's been elevated to the special teams coach for the 2025 season, which makes sense because he used to be a long snapper. So that's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Coach Polly. She said blow the whistle.
Yes.
So yeah, we know that Coach Pollock has been on the staff, but he got promoted. So
Yes. To a special teams coach. So now he's not just an analyst, he's the coach of the special teams players.
mm-hmm.
So next up is running back coach Marshall Falk. Um, he is originally from New Orleans. He went to San Diego State University. He was drafted in the NFL in 1994, where he was the second pick. So that's crazy. In the first round, second pick. Um, he also has a gold jacket. He played he was drafted to the Indianapolis Colts in 1994 until 1998 for 5 seasons. And then he went to the St. Louis Rams in 1999 and played there for 7 seasons. He's also a Super Bowl champion and won the Super Bowl MVP that year in 2000 in Super Bowl 34.
Mm.
Um, he ended his career with 12,279 rushing yards, um, 100 rushing touchdowns, 767 receptions,
Mm.
and 6,875 receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns 36. So I think he knows a lot about running backs, and
Yeah,
this is going to put our running backs on the map. I'm sure they're excited to have him as the coach this season.
yeah, that's exciting. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see the running back game. The
Yes, he
running
won a
game.
lot of awards in the NFL, but it's a long list, so we're not gonna name all of those.
I agree.
Okay.
That running is going to be lit.
So next up is Coach Andrew Swayze. He's also played as a cornerback.
Mm.
Um, yeah, cornerback in college. So he started off his career in junior college at Fort Scott Junior College in Kansas, where he earned second team junior college All American honors in 1991 and was an all conference honoree. He also started as a cornerback at Baylor for 2 seasons after
Oh,
junior college. So that was exciting to research
yeah.
or um, he began his coaching career in Cove, Texas High School from 1995 to 1997. Then he started as a assistant in the strength and conditioning department at University of Miami in 1997 and 1998. He went to University of Houston in 1999. Then he
Like,
returned to University of Miami in 2000 until 2015, where he was the head strength and conditioning coach.
oh wow.
Um, yeah, so 15 years. And in those 15 years, he's responsible for the NFL pipeline at University of Miami, where under his guidance, they produced 35 first round draft picks during his tenure and well over 100 players total drafted in the NFL.
Oh,
So,
that's great. Well, we saw some of the difference. Like we saw him like working with Shiloh and like his
yes,
little girls and like some of the nephews, and he definitely be working on our nephews now.
for real. And he's specialized in speed and agility in his strength and conditioning. So that's a good, advantage for them too when they want to, test out for the pros and NFL combine and all that
Mhm.
pro day. They need to get with Coach Swayze and pay attention while they got him.
Yeah, for sure. Like hopefully, well, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but hopefully some of them get with them and they perfect their crafts a little bit with you know, they techniques. But
Exactly.
hey to everybody that's joined. I haven't like really shouted nobody
Hey
out because
aunties, hey uncles, cousins,
Auntie
sisters.
T was talking. But yes, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. We appreciate all the love.
Thank you, Auntie Jennifer.
Um, so I had George Hilo. He of course, he came to the team last season, but so he's a current coach, but he's been also elevated. He's the senior defensive coach. He'll still be working with the defensive ends and the outside linebackers. Um, he does have coaching experience. He worked with the safeties at Georgia. He worked with the linebackers and safeties at Colorado State. That was interesting. So
Mm.
he been down with our rivals.
Oh,
One of our rivals. Um, he's worked with special teams as well as inside linebackers at Maryland.
okay.
And then he worked with linebackers, of course, at Michigan. That's how he knew Nikai.
Nikaya.
Yeah. Um, so it's good to see like some of the coaches already there, like getting promoted from like within.
Yeah.
So I'm
And they
excited
have
to
a
see
lot of
what.
experience.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So I'm excited to see what he do more this season. And then the next coach is Domata Peko. He is our defensive line coach. Coach Prime has continued to add to the NFL experience.
Yeah.
He's another NFL veteran. He has 15 years experience in the NFL. He played defense tackle. First time head. This is his first time being a head position coach.
Okay.
But he worked closely with the Dallas Cowboys last season as an assistant with the defensive line. So but he'll at CU he'll be working with Coach Sapp and Coach Hilo. He played for the Bengals for 11 years. He also played for the Ravens and the Broncos.
Okay.
Uh,
Ravens. Woo-hoo.
and I found this interesting. So like his last 5 years playing with the Bengals, our DC Coach Livingston was on the staff,
Oh,
and
wow.
he also got that connect with Mike Zimmer. Like he was working with him at the Cowboys. Coach Zimmer was also at the Bengals. Um, so
Right.
that who go a long way. I don't
Exactly.
not saying that that's how he got the job, but it's definitely connections there. And he
Yeah.
was recently inducted into the Polynesian Bowl Hall of Fame last year. Like
Oh,
when our guys was out there for the hula bowl,
okay.
like and, Coach Prime was there speaking, like he was inducted into no, that's the one that Travis had went to. I
Oh
think
yeah,
Travis
yeah.
was at it.
Polynesian Bowl.
But
He was the
um,
coach, honorary coach or something.
hmm but he was, recently inducted into that Hall of Fame, so I thought that was nice too. Um, so our next coach or last new coach is Andre Garreau. Don't don't kill us if we jack his name.
Disclaimer.
um, they have him listed as our assistant offensive line coach. But I've been seeing a lot of chatter where people think that he's gonna be our line coach. We'll wait and see. But
Mm,
he's another NFL veteran. He played center and guard. He played for the Dallas Cowboys for 8 years. He went to was named to 5 Pro Bowls. He also played for the Ravens, the Bears, and the Raiders. Um,
okay.
he does have some coaching experience, like on the collegiate level. He worked with the Houston Roughnecks, and then most recently he was down in San Antonio with the Brahmas. Again, disclaimer. um, he played college football for CU, earning consensus All American honors. He was a 4-year starter. He won the John Mack Award, selected by the coaches for Colorado's most outstanding offensive player, and he was um, named to the CU Athletic Hall of Fame in the 2023 class. And according to Wikipedia, today is also his birthday. So let's
Oh
all wish
shoot.
him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, coach.
Yeah, but welcome to all the new coaches. I'm excited to now that you know spring practices is gonna be starting up pretty soon. We'll actually get to see probably more videos and you know get to know them a little better. But I mean, you who is it? Coach Neely, yeah, Uncle Neely. He normally I said Coach. Uncle Neely, he normally do something with like meet the coach,
Oh
sit down,
yeah.
whatever. So I'm sure if y'all following the channel, y'all will get to get more information about some of the new coaches and get to know them and their personalities a little better as well.
Yeah. He usually do the interviews, so they should have something coming up soon, especially since spring ball is right around the corner. Right
I
around.
can wait. I cannot wait.
Right. Everybody is excited.
I mean, like the strength and conditioning videos was cool. Like I was watching it. Did you watch the one from I think it was yesterday when they was working out with the Navy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they was getting that work in. Um,
Yeah. But they look good. Like
they
they
do.
weren't you didn't see too many of them like overly exhausted around this time around. Like everybody was pushing each other. You didn't have the,
Hmm.
military personnel like having to constantly holler at them. The team
Yeah,
was doing that
yeah.
themselves, like
It was being more
leading.
player led. Yeah,
Yeah. So
like
that was
telling them to suck it up. We
good.
got to get through it. Yeah.
Especially Jordan Seaton. You saw him. He was
Yes. Yeah.
really
Like he really stepped into like the leadership role now that some of the senior players are moving on or whatever. It's good to see him
mhm.
taking that role seriously. We are going to talk about the NFL Combine in a little bit, Auntie Cookie. They did do their thing though.
Oh
Our
yeah, they
children.
did.
You're right, Auntie Sabrina. We'll talk about that a
March
little bit
the ninth.
later too.
Practice. Yep.
Um, well, we can go on to the halftime.
Halftime. Okay. It's now halftime and we're gonna play a new game. And we're gonna see how you guys like it. You have to guess the coach name. Now, this can be a new coach, one that we've already previewed earlier, or this could
Mm.
be a current coach that's already on the staff or been on the staff. And when we say coach, that means strength and conditioning, that means offense, that means defense, that means recruiting staff, like everybody.
Yeah.
So make
We don't
sure you are
discriminate.
thinking,
We show love to everybody.
put your thinking caps on.
Are you gonna give us some clues?
Well, the pictures are the clues.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is one of mine, and this is one of our coaches.
You have to guess his name.
You have to guess his name, and when we see the right answer, or we'll not, we'll flip it and see if you're right. But
If we don't see any right answers, then we probably can get him a few clues, but not too many.
okay. Well, I'm gonna give y'all a couple clues because I don't see no response to guesses yet. So this is a coach that has been no Auntie Cookie. Like so, she said that is Andre 3000, but y'all
Yeah,
gotta guess
but
which coach it is.
okay, the first one you got right. So that's under 3,000. So use Andre.
Yeah. So
What's the
Andre is in
last?
the name. Um, he's from Texas. He's been with the staff. He's been with Coach Prime a long time.
Long, long, long time.
We talking Jackson State and a little before that.
The first
Um,
picture is for his first name. The second picture is for his last name.
mhm. Nope, not Coach Andrew.
Go.
Coach no, no. Okay, so let's see.
Yes, they
Yes,
got it.
yes, yes. 7 Miles got it right. That this is
Coach
Coach
Hart.
Hart.
Andre
His name is
Hart.
Andre Hart.
I thought that was gonna be an easy
Yeah,
one.
I thought that was gonna be an easy one. Which I get the gist of it though. Okay,
Okay. See if y'all can guess this one.
you gonna have to get us some clues. I
Okay. He's been on the coaching staff all the way back into JSU. Earlier, I talked about how he, coached on the offense, worked with the offensive line. And Shador, he's from Georgia. Blow the whistle. The other host of the
other
whistle.
half of
What is the picture?
oh Auntie
Yep,
Aaron.
got it right, Auntie Aaron. Coach Pollock. Pa Luck. Pollock.
He said y'all scared me. That one was a little hard. I was looking for a little bit too. Well, I didn't really think about like Paul. Okay, So this is a good one. Auntie Cookie said good. That was a good one. Okay. So okay, Auntie Cookie.
Sexy go. What?
um, okay, so this coach, I'm gonna give y'all some clues. He's been at CU. Um, he's also from Texas. Um, he works.
Hmm.
This is Paula. He
Yep.
works cornerbacks. Um, he came with Coach Prime from Jackson State. He played in the NFL for 10 years. 3 years with the Cowboys with Coach Prime.
Hmm.
Thank you, Coach Dre.
Yes, Coach Dre got it right.
You got it right. That's Coach Mathis.
Math is math.
Auntie Cookie got it too afterward.
Good job,
All
Auntie
right.
Cookie. Now this is an easy one.
Yep, you were right, Auntie.
Um,
Oh yeah,
he's
this
a
is
new
easy.
coach, and he used to coach in Miami.
Mm.
Um, Strength and conditioning.
Oh, she
Uh,
got it.
Auntie Erin got it right. Sway Z.
Auntie
Coach
Wayne,
Swayze.
Auntie Wanda got it right too. That was a good one. I was a
You got
little stumbling at first because I was trying to remember his name. Like, like I recognized him from TV. But I, it was I couldn't. His name wasn't clicking. Okay, so this coach, I'm gonna give y'all some clues. We talked about him earlier, so he's a newer coach from last season. Um, he works on the defensive line. um, he worked out one of our Auntie Erin Willa is on the ball today. Yes,
Oh,
it's Coach George
she
Hilo.
winning the game today.
Mhm. So y'all get like the George from the Jetsons and
George
P low
E.
battery.
No.
Okay, they get it. Auntie Cookie said help. Okay, I know it's a little slower on like some of the stations, so that some of them they getting it. I mean, we're getting it
Okay.
late.
So this is a coach, but he's in the recruiting department.
Thanks, Coach Dre. Mm,
Yes, recruiting.
Philip
Director
screwdriver.
of player personnel. We always see him a lot of the times with the freshman nephews. Like he likes to take care of them. Oh, she winning the game.
Yeah, she
Yes,
know her
Coach
coaches.
Corey. Corey Phillips. That's a Phillips screwdriver.
Some of them we had to kind of like switch it up a little bit, get creative. But yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that was cute. Like the core, then like the letter E, and then a Phillips screwdriver. Like,
yeah. She got that fast.
okay, this one might be a little because I had to get help. So, uh, okay, so this is a newer coach. We talked about him earlier. Um, he's one of the coaches with NFL experience. He's played in the NFL. Um, he was an 8-time team captain. Oh, okay. Coach Dre got it. Yep.
Oh,
Coach Echo.
Coach Dre and Auntie Erin is winning the game. She
Yes,
said Pecky.
who is Perky? Auntie
Yeah.
Cookie. Auntie Sabrina got it. Echo. Yep.
Yes. Must be autocorrect.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Last one. Ooh.
this one might be a hard one. But what planet is that? And what is that? The second picture. Like, okay, so he's a new coach. He's been in the NFL for a very long time. Won a Super Bowl, has a gold jacket, and he's ran a lot of yards. Yes, yes. That's
Mm.
not how you spell it, but yes,
She got
Mark.
it. She got it on the back end.
Yes,
Yes.
Mars Hall. So what does that say together? Marshall.
You know what? I just got it. Just now I'm looking like you said a planet. What planet is it? Like I was asking them like, okay, I'm thinking about the last name. Like I didn't even see. I'm with y'all. Don't feel bad. Auntie Serena said it too. She said Marshall. That
Yeah,
was fun though. That
that
was
was a
fun.
good one.
Hmm. All right. Go on. Third quarter. So who watched the NFL Combine last
I
week?
know all y'all did.
Yeah, we know y'all was tuning in for the nephews and probably some of the other players at different schools to see what their competition is.
Right.
So what was y'all let us know in the chat like what y'all thoughts were um on the NFL Combine, how you think the nephews did, um what you think? How you think the nephews did?
I think they did awesome. Um, the only thing that they probably can work on is getting with Coach Swayze and getting some of that expertise on the 40-yard dash uh, challenge or
Mhm,
skill
mhm.
run, whatever it is. That's
Like for
what,
getting off quicker, like getting
yeah,
off
getting
quicker.
off quicker and
That
like the
was
techniques and how to start and stand and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's the only thing. But they did awesome.
Yeah, I
What about
definitely feel like that'll help. Like, if they kind of work on their technique a little bit, because I know they both is faster than what we saw. Like,
you? Yeah,
just from what we see in the game, So like, luckily, like a lot of them got film on them, and they kind of can see like their speed. But I know a lot of them also kind of go by that. But luckily they got time to work on it, and then like they can do it again when they perform for our pro day.
yeah, and that's gonna be exciting too.
Yes. Auntie Jones, they did a great job, wish more than right. Me too. A
Yes,
lot of
we def
a lot more of our nephews should be there. And at first I thought it was like, well, I know you explained like how that worked. Like, they gotta
yeah,
have so many requests by different
but
teams
none
to
on the defense. That was weird.
see certain players, but like I might be a little biased, because I'm CU to the core. But looking at, and it's no shade against none of the other nephews that was there. I know everybody. I mean, I know none of the other players. I know everybody work hard, like practicing and in their positions and stuff like that. But I seen some players there that I know some of our nephews is a little bit. I really feel like Will should have been there, like
Yeah,
in that receiver core. Like, but I'm probably a little biased, but I agree. Shador was a great support.
yes, he
Um,
definitely was, and his interviews were great too.
they would be better on pro day. They would be on. Yes.
Yes, because it'll be all about them, and we know all eyes will be watching.
I'm totally biased to see you for me. Auntie Cookie said she looking for pro day. But yeah, I think that everybody did good. I think that all the nephews did good with their interviews from like all the ones that I watched. Um, I thought it was cool to see Shador and Jimmy kind of shout out Bucky,
Oh
like recording and
yeah,
stuff, being out there. Um, but I'm not
and it just
feeling.
shows how, like, because we as supporters, fans, whatever, we have so much access with like well off reach to people, Uncle Neely, the pregame show.
Mhm,
um it shows how even though that's like a lot of videos, a lot of access, it still shows how it helps like the players as well, because now they get used to all this media being around them, always being on camera, always having to speak up for themselves or interview. Shoot, you have to interview after every game anyway, so you might as well get ready for it. So it shows how Coach Prime has set up every little detail to help support them in being a professional and going forward and being ahead of the game.
mhm. And we know Trav hate that part. He does not really towards the interview, and he be looking like, "Oh, let me get this over with." But I mean, he still handles himself well. I feel like they all do, and that is like a really good like key point to bring up. Like everybody always be like trying to hate about all the cameras that be around for CU, and we just trying to get clicks and stuff. But like it really does help prepare them for those type of situations, and you got the nephews even saying that.
Yeah. Shout out to
I think you.
Bucky.
Now, what I don't okay, so let's get into Jimmy and LeJonte's results.
Okay,
How they did
first up
officially.
is Jimmy. So his 40-yard dash was 4.46 seconds. His vertical jump was 38. His broad jump was 10.8. His 10-yard split was 1.54 seconds. Um, they also showed that Jimmy was the fifth top speed in the 40-yard dash at 23 point, what is it, 21 miles per hour. And then he was the number one top speed in the gauntlet drill at 19.81 miles per hour. So even though his 40-yard dash wasn't where he wanted it to be and, where he know he can get to, his miles per hour were still in the top
Mm-hmm.
of all the receivers. So kudos to him. And he did well in his interviews and he did very well on all his, skill drills.
You a little biased, Auntie, because we know you from Florida. We know you love Jimmy. She talking about look
Yeah.
at his cut behind you.
Shine Jimmy. Okay.
Okay, next we got LeJonte. So his final 40-yard dash was 4.46 seconds. His vertical jump was 32. Broad jump 10.1. His 10-yard split was 1.53 seconds. But yeah, like we said, I feel like if they come and they work with Coach Swayze and they kind of work on their techniques a little bit better, like getting off and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm pretty
Speed
sure like they
training.
nerve probably was also a factor. I remember
Hmm.
running track. We used to have to take our stance and we just be waiting for them to like say go. Like you do be kind of so it's But hopefully, they do better on pro day and they get the times that they want, you know.
Right.
But I feel like overall, I feel like they both did like a good job.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like their draft stock has gone up.
mhm. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm so tired of all these controversial articles and fake anonymous people coming out the woodworks trying to talk about Shador. I feel like you should have to list your name. Like
Yes.
you shouldn't be able to do stuff anonymously. Like if that's how you feel, then stand on it. Like you hiding behind being anonymous. Like if you got an
Anonymous
opinion or
amusements.
something, yeah, you shouldn't be able to do that. But I'm it was good to see like the NFL they had like switched their picture to Shador like in the background or whatever, and they was talking about he
On
was
the
coming across
NFL account
arrogant and
and the
stuff in his
NFL
interview.
Network account on X.
Like how is he arrogant? Because he's confident. Like they don't like to see confident males. Like, and it was good to see people coming up and like speaking out, saying like, no, the coaches weren't feeling like that. They didn't get that impression from Shador, and he carried
Right.
himself well. And normally you don't see a lot of like people backing our CU players up. So it was good to see like a lot of people stepping up and saying like,
Yeah.
nah, we didn't
Especially
see
the
that.
top teams, the Browns and the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
The guy that does the Shrine Bowl, like he left a lengthy
oh yes,
fact
I read
check.
all of it too. It was so nice too. It's like he took
Yeah.
time to like speak to all the kids. He took time to get to know like how the Shrine Hospital works and how can he help support them more and
on their
know the
platform.
information
Yeah,
so that he can put it on his platform to get more, engagement and more eyes or, people towards the Shrine Hospital. So like
you're right.
y'all seeing all this negative stuff and there's no receipts or facts to back it up. Like we've seen nothing but positive, good, confident energy from Shador from the beginning.
Coach Prime say it all the time though. Like my confidence shouldn't make you feel insecure. Yep, you're
Mm.
right. Also, his last name is Sanders. Auntie Sabrina.
It's really jealousy, or they're
Hate.
mad because he's at the top and the teams that really want him don't have a chance to get him.
Mm-hmm. So they think like maybe if they bash him, the people with the higher numbers will skip over, and then they'll have opportunity to try to swoop him up.
Them,
Like, oh, wasn't y'all just talking stuff?
them teams not stupid.
Nah, they know. Like he really gonna be a like a franchise quarterback, and he's like he said. Like I mean, he didn't say anything like cocky. Like he spoke facts. He's changed the program and the culture both places that he's went. They did it at
Yeah,
Jackson State. They did it at Colorado. Like, where's the lie? Yeah,
from the
thank.
beginning, as a freshman on up, he started.
That's the quote. Thank you, Auntie Aaron Willer. Don't let my confidence affect your insecurities.
Yes,
Even on the when we was watching the combine, that one reporter that was on the end, he was irking my nerves. Like he was just looking jealous when they was talking about Shador. They brought up his necklace and stuff. He was just looking sick. Like,
like
don't be
sir.
mad at
First of all,
him.
he had the nerve. That just brought some stuff back to my memory. He had the nerve to say that Cam is number one and Shador and the rest of the quarterbacks are further behind and they're all basically the same. What?
I agree. You should want someone confident to lead your team because they got to be able to go through the when y'all winning is good, but when y'all losing, how the fans switch up. But he stay consistent, the whole time and stuff like that. Like, so
Right.
you
Nothing
should
phased
want
him.
that in your quarterback. Honestly,
If
it's
you have a
definitely
weak minded quarterback, then you're bound to fail.
jealousy in the fact that Coach Prime didn't brought him up the right way, and he's gonna stay true to himself, and they're not gonna be able to control him. They don't like that when they can't control the
So
players to do what they want them to do.
cry.
He showed up.
Yes.
Yeah, he was getting on my
Speaking
nerves.
nonsense, it just didn't make sense at all.
Leader is confident. Look at his daddy. Period. Not right.
And that's what they have a
Period.
problem with because he got the same confidence his dad has. He was
As he
raised
should.
right. And his
I mean,
mom.
he came from that, so why wouldn't he prepare them for that, knowing that that's where they trying to go? Like, but another thing was, even despite like them like trying to spin all these crazy narratives with him, like he was out there speaking up for the Ohio State quarterback Will Howard, where people was like booing him and stuff, and he like this boy just won a natty. Why is y'all, like I mean everybody maybe he was nervous and a little off a little bit. I feel like a lot of the quarterbacks I was throwing was a little off. They was overthrowing the ball to
Yeah.
some players or doing it too
And it's
short.
like one of the coaches said from either the Browns or the Giants, they don't really dock quarterbacks at the combine because, first of all, you're throwing to wide receivers that you don't have a relationship with, that you've never really thrown with most of the time before. So it's like things are not going to be in your favor. They're not going to be in your control. They're not going to be what you're used to. So they don't really dock, you know.
Yeah, you throwing the people that you don't normally practice with on a regular basis. you know?
It's not gonna, yeah. The chemistry is gonna be a little off.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the spring
Fourth
practice a
quarter,
little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so we know Black and Gold is coming up April 19th. Um, the time is still to be determined, to be announced, but tickets are available now. You can go purchase on the CU website. Um, and yeah, look out for that. They usually have other events around the spring games, so it's always fun. And if you are going, let us know because we will have a meetup probably the day before, so it doesn't,
Interfere with any of the
yeah,
CU
it doesn't
activities.
miss. Yeah,
Which I mean, is we've been trying to wait for them to drop their schedule, but you know, I know last year they did end up doing something like the day before, but it was kind of like later. But yeah, let us know if you guys are planning on going out to the spring game. The weather can be in the air. Cause
yeah,
last year it was like raining, snowing, like we was freezing out there, and then like the next day it was bright sunny. We like,
yeah. I
I'm the
would
same
just
weather
pack
yesterday.
like
A little bit of everything.
the week of and check a few days before what the weather is going to be like because it's always changing.
Yeah, you never know. And like we mentioned earlier, spring practice does start back March 11th. So make sure you'll be able to see more of the nephews and meet the newer nephews that we've went over the last couple weeks. From Well Off, Reach the People, and Uncle Neely's the pregame show. Auntie said going to the first game in August. Yeah, we
Yes,
going
we'll
to the
see.
first game too. Are the shirts ready? I mean, they coming along. We working on the site now. Um, we've been going back and forth with that, but they are on the
The
way.
designs are
We
ready, but
appreciate y'all
the
patience.
store, yeah.
Yeah. Still coming soon. We will definitely keep y'all updated and posted. Um, make sure you guys are in the CU Aunties private fan page that's on Facebook, or an official auntie at the website, because I mean they'll get the information first before we kind of release it to everybody else. But yes, they are still on the way. We appreciate your patience.
And your
Um,
support.
so
Yeah.
shout out to our nephews Kylan Salter and Tajay McCoy. I saw that they made the list for students of the week. Um, so that's good to see. Like that they locked in and they still locked in on their books. I just want to say Georgia Tech this game. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first game, right? Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. That is a good first game.
They are on the way onto the journey. We are finishing up trying to get this store set up.
Yeah.
Y'all will be the first to know in the chat when we're
Yes.
good to go. We appreciate all the patience and y'all waiting for official CU Auntie merch.
Yes. Um, I was gonna
Yes.
say something. I can't remember.
Oh, also, while you think catching your thought, today is Buffs All In Day. We saw this clip on the Colorado Buffaloes football pair, so we wanted to take a minute to share with you guys, in case you don't know what Buffs In Day, All In Day is.
Hey Buff family, this is Coach Shermer with CU Football.
Hey Buff family, this is Coach Livingston with CU Football.
Today is CU Buffs All In, our annual day of giving.
Your investments ensure our student athletes have the resources to have success on and off the field.
Make your gift today, and let's show the world what it means to be Buffs All In.
On behalf of CU Football and CU Athletics, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you back at Folsom Field soon. Go Buffs!
So yeah, this is something that we all can do to make an impact and support our nephews, the Colorado football team, by donating. You can go to the website buffs patreon.me/buffsallin25 and to make a donation, and I'll have Auntie Carly also post that in the chat. But we did kind of share that earlier, like on our platform. So if you follow us, you probably already seen that little piece of information. Um, Anything else going on?
Mm. Oh, sponsorship. If you
Oh yeah.
guys would like to promote your business or just support the CU Aunties, we appreciate all the love and support. You can contact us on cuaunties@gmail.com or on the website. If you want more information about those sponsorship packages to support. So we appreciate all the love. And yeah.
Yeah, we got a little clip for that. So we got a little bit of time. We got some questions. So, do you guys think the crowd will be the same this season? Hmm. You want to go
I
first?
think I think yeah, because I think everybody wants to see who's going to be the quarterback starting, how is the transition going to be from having like a Heisman winner in Shador Sanders, and how's that going to transition over. But I also think just the coaches that we brought in has been elevated, and I think the team, the way they're working with Coach Swayze, they seem like they're going to be really, really good. So I think the crowd will still be, you know, hype. But I do know Travis and Shador, Shiloh, Jimmy, all the older, nephews brought a crowd. But now we got to get to know our
Yeah.
new nephews.
Yeah, I think a lot of people was coming out because they, for one, Coach Prime. They want to see what he doing,
Right.
and then of course they wanted to witness, Shador and Travis and some of the other nephews like in the game. But um we see what Coach Prime does. So I think like the crowds are still going to be the same. And like you said, they're going to want to come out and see what the team looks like. Because a lot of people saying like, oh, well, that's because he got his son and he got Travis. Like, can he do it without this? So yeah, we about to
Mm-hmm.
run it back and play with a couple extras. But
Exactly.
yeah, I think people are still going to want to like come out and just see what the new buffs is about. And I do kind of think like the standard has been set, and a lot of the newer nephews coming in, they are like, you know, taking note to that, and they're continuing to mold the younger guys, that's coming in, like the ones that was there last year, they stepping up in those leader roles. Except for, I saw a video the other day where Coach Prime came back and he had to get on somebody because they were trying to cover up his earrings and he had a band-aid on. Now, I don't know why the nephew set him up like that. They should have told him, just bro, take the earrings out. I don't know if he just got his ears pierced or what. I don't know why what made him try the band-aid move, but it didn't work. And Coach Pride was not playing. He was like,
Yeah. And band-aids, that's gonna bring more attention to it.
he's like, do it again. I promise you. You gonna feel the next thing.
With the prayer hands.
So I'm gonna need the nephews to like hold each other accountable and not let that stuff gotta happen. If you see somebody doing something they ain't supposed to do, put them to the side, Don't let him.
Tell
But
him.
they could have tried it, and he could have been like, "Hey, I'm about to just throw these band-aids." So they like, "Hey, well, you gonna see, you gonna learn today." But
Well, the CU investigators, they found out that it was not a new nephew.
it wasn't.
No.
Oh well, we're gonna pray for the nephews and don't do it. Don't try.
Don't do it.
Don't don't come out there and nothing you ain't supposed to have on. Earrings wise, have
Take
your
it all
shirts
off.
tucked in. What is it? White socks? No white socks, or is it black socks? I think it's white socks.
Is it
And
black?
I think they can have black. I don't think they can have. I don't know. But listen to the rules. Look at your senior players and be a take heed. Take note.
And if you don't know, ask somebody.
Oh, was it? I thought it was a quarterback. Somebody said I thought I did hear that it was supposed to be a quarterback, but somebody said it was
Mm-mm.
Jalen. No,
Girl, they got a little screenshot and
no, his ear is big ears. I remember seeing him in his own personal videos
but they
with
got a screenshot with the band-aids on.
okay, I was right. White Sox. No White Sox. Nephews. If y'all watching, we know you follow our Instagrams. No White Sox. No earrings at practice. Make sure you tuck your stuff in. No phones at lunch. Breakfast, put them in the box.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, they all saying no White Sox. But yeah, like I was saying, like it's good to see like this, the ones that was there upholding the standard that was already like kind of set, and having them, you know, just carry on. They are going to learn. Yeah, they're gonna learn the hard way. We trying to help
Yeah.
prevent that. Cause we don't like to see Coach Prime upset. When
Yeah.
he gets to clapping his hands, he's serious. He was like, I promise you.
Yeah.
If you do it again, you're gonna be on the next thing smoking. I'm like, oh no.
And he probably was upset because it wasn't like a new nephew. He probably wouldn't have been that upset. He probably would have been like, nobody told you, no earring.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it was somebody that know better versus
Yeah.
somebody kind of coming in. But
It's all good. It's spring, but get it together, nephews.
get it together. Get it together. Okay. So if you don't already follow our YouTube channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. She said, right, he looked out overly hard. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow us across all the platforms. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. So if you're into gaming, we check out Auntie Smiley over there and show her some love when you see her on.
Yes.
Again. Oh, hey, Auntie K.
Hey,
If
Auntie
you get ready to
K.
go on vacation, you should be packing. Cause I know I'll be doing some last minute trying to get things together. I'm that person. I'll be trying, but see,
Me too.
I be having my outfits already in my mind. I just be having to put them together. Like I already be
You be
knowing what I'm
having to
going.
find the
I just
shirt
gotta
and find
do
the
it. Then try to do the roll method so you can pack more because you never know. You can have in your head you gonna wear this outfit, and then
I need
that
to
day
learn that roll method.
together. And then you try to like put outfits together where you can wear with multiple shoes. So you ain't gotta take a bunch of shoes, but yeah, then we gotta accessorize. It's hard for us. I don't know how dudes be doing it with like a backpack. Like, where you going for a week with that?
Right, and a carry-on. What?
Having a little book bag. My book bag just be for my snacks. And like and like stuff I be needing for the play. Like my charger,
Right, I
my
can't do that.
AirPods and stuff like
And I
that.
don't like rolling through the airport with no bag. Like all I need is my phone and my purse. I don't need to be carrying no bag. I'm checking that in at the beginning.
Listen, I didn't even like started. putting like everything in my little wallet and putting that in my book bag, and then I pack my purses because you be needing different ones. When we go to
Yeah,
CU, when we go to the games, we need a clear bag. But if we going out and about, we need our little regular purse because you don't want everybody seeing your regular stuff.
right.
So depending on where you're going, you gotta improvise. But yeah. Like we mentioned earlier, ladies, we also have a private group chat page on Facebook. It's a space for us to talk ball and everything in between. Um, and a lot of times, like if you want to go out to a game, but you're going by yourself, it's a way for you to meet up with other aunties that's planning on going out to the game. If we're going out and we hosting a meetup, we post all that information and stuff in there. But it's a real cool, positive vibe. Like all the ladies are real welcoming. Um, Positive energy, like support towards the team, the nephews, and all that kind of stuff.
And we
Um,
always have a good time.
yeah, it's always a good time over there. She said, "I'm gonna need those snacks. Aunties need to eat, because they be acting stingy with them, and some of the little snacks they give out free be stale. So I be like, they be trying to charge like $6. You could have literally go to the Dollar Tree and get all that stuff. I bet I know.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, you're right, Auntie Cookie. We have fun. Um,
Yes, Auntie Cookie, no.
Also, make sure if you're not an official auntie, you go to the website, www.cuaunties.com, and sign up to become an official member. You'll get like a cute little black card. As the season goes on, if we have like discounts with any of the vendors out there, I know like last year we had Pasta J's. Like you show your card, and I think it was like you got something at lunch,
10% off or
10%
something.
off during like lunch or
Mhm.
something. We're still working on stuff out there, but like when that's released, all the official members kind of get that information. You'll get a weekly newsletter. Again, it just keeps you with like information. So make sure you guys also go and sign up. All that
Oh,
polyester, no
polyester,
iron.
yeah. I know that's right, because I hate ironing.
I hate ironing too. I try everything I can to not have to
I'll
iron.
throw
Like,
it in the dryer real quick.
yes, like oh, it's gonna be all right. Just need some high heat. I just I hate ironing. Yes. Mm. Um. But yeah, it's also a great way to connect with other aunties. So check out both sites. And I think I don't really have anything else. Do you have anything?
No, well, thank you all the ladies and the fellas for joining us tonight and every Thursday. We appreciate all the love and support on all our social medias, on the chat, on the videos, even in the comments on all the things that we post, even the text, the calls. We appreciate y'all. And we just love all the support. And we love supporting our nephews. So let's continue doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And like our nephew Jalen Wester would say, stay overly blessed and football obsessed. Go Bears.